He has a right to speak and say what he wants.
Our job is to de-escalate and share this space.
Hey. Welcome to Chaz. Enjoy your stay.
So the idea is this is what society could be without police?
I mean, to be honest, we're 3 days deep, so forgive us if it's not as organized as we hope it to be. What we want to do is show that people can police themselves, people can take care of themselves.
This is the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, also known as the CHOP, or the Chaz. It's a 6-block area being controlled by protesters after Seattle police abandoned their East Precinct. Now, police don't dare enter and are under orders not to answer any calls in that zone unless there's a mass casualty event.
Once they left, it just kind of took in a mind of its own, like, wow, we're finally safe. We finally don't have to worry about police brutality.
But it wasn't always like this. The Chaz was born after violent clashes with police.
The medics gave me this because I got shot in the chest with it.
Can you tell me what happened that night?
I was about to get on my knees. We all had our hands up, and then they shot me. And the medics couldn't get a pulse 4 times. And we are unarmed. We're unarmed. Why do they feel so threatened against us?
The SPD says this incident is under investigation, and if policy or law violations have occurred, they will take proper steps to address it.
All the people are here for each other. We don't want any violence at all.
Everybody over here, everybody's peaceful, man.
How do you create the rules for the Chaz?
There is leadership out here. We communicate the best we possibly can, right? And, it's just human decency. Hey, Dylan, what's up, family? Here, put your joint out and hand it to somebody and come here and talk to me real quick. Yep, try not to curse either. Is it gonna always work? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think statistically, if you look at the amount of people that are here and the amount of violence that is occurring, it's so minimal that it reflects very positively on this experiment.
The Chaz is a poor reflection on Seattle. This is a result of elected officials that are failing to enforce the rule of law. But if I were to go 50 yards to my west, I wouldn't be allowed in there. In fact, I would be concerned about my safety.
They say it's quite peaceful. It's kind of like a party in there.
Okay, but the reports that we have is that there are armed people inside. But I would love for you to stick around until 2 or 3 a.m. I would love to see all your footage, and maybe you can document the unreasonable activism that's going on in here.
Okay, it's 2:30. What's the scene?
For the most part, people are picking where they're going to camp out for the night.
Hold on.
And people are winding down to just be peaceful and call it a day.
There's still a few bursts of confusion and anger when a suspicious person comes through. They're still figuring out how to make their own law and order in a cop-free world.
Slow! Slow!
The long-term strategy is to stay here and protest and be a demonstration. If the PD want their precinct back, if they are keen to return and not suppress our right to protest and not engage in war tactics to do it, we're more than happy to have them back here.
Ellie Reeve, CNN, The Chaz.